Hey guys, Traffic Focus here, how are you? So basically this is a second little video in our educational series. We did one called Cardio is Dead, really speaking about the importance of interval training and how that works with your calorie burning off probably over night time and things like that. But today is one called You Can't Life Hack Results. So what does that mean? So everyone's trying to look for a shortcut in this day and age. They've even got people out there paying someone else to take their Pokemon Go character and try and find Pikachu, all that kind of stuff. So basically everyone's trying to take shortcuts, which is break it into computers or whatever. But with training and exercise and really getting the results you want, you can't get someone else to do it for you. You can't get someone else to motivate you. So I'm no guru and I'm not really a motivational speaker or anything like that, but what I believe is if you really sort of understand your purpose and the why, so if you're exercising to be a better dad or just be a better sports person or just feel better in yourself, you're going to be calmer and I reckon more positive member of the community. So I really just want to talk about that you can't life hack results, you need to do the work. So I'd also sort of say that you need to train with purpose. So you need to have a definite, and that's every single exercise session. You need to have some type of goal, and it could be that it is a recovery session, but I really believe that you need to train with some purpose and train really high intensity exercise 3 times per week. Now that high intensity interval training might only go for 15 to 20 minutes. So that could be 250 metres on the rower with 1 minute recovery, but that 250, which we sort of try and get people under that 1 minute mark and eventually in 45 seconds, whether it's a ski erg or the rower, or even using our new amazing S-Drive treadmills, which is the most you can run on that is about 20 seconds. And then we try and get people going on every minute on the minute. So that's 20 seconds on, 40 seconds recovery, and going really, really hard for 5 to 10 intervals. Some of our bikes also have the Tabata buttons built in, where you go flat out for either 10 seconds on and 20 seconds off, or the standard Tabata, which is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Our new class, Impact, on Monday nights and Wednesday nights at 5:30, is really made so that people, you push yourself hard, you really challenge yourself. And now when I take the class, I'm really challenging people to look at their numbers and make sure they get some improvements every week. Trying to get people to row, if it's for a minute, row under sort of 2 minutes per 500 metres. So that's really training with a purpose. So at this time of the year, everyone's sort of starting to get fired up and things like that. But I say try and write down some goals. Write down what you want to achieve, why you want to achieve it, and then try and stick that on the fridge and in the car and everywhere around you, and try and make it the one thing that you focus on at the time. And actually, we used to talk about 21 days to form a habit, but it's probably a bit more like 64 days to change a habit. So that habit forming, you've got to have that thing that I suppose that shiny object. Don't chop and change. Have it as your number one goal. And there's lots of other, I suppose, places out there that are doing like quick start, whether it be a quick nutrition program, detox for 7 days or anything like that. But here at Focus, like we've had a couple of people lately lose 30 kilos, and had a guy just recently get into the army through solid hard work, and that's what you got to get here and train at a high intensity and then recover, high intensity and recover. So a couple of tips and tricks there would be to write your goals down and really sort of take a breath. And it is a great time during the Olympics. People go, and I say it's a great time to get fired up and try something that you've never done before, whether it's a boxing class or a spinning class or just even if you've never used the ski ergs yet, or people are trying to get everyone engaged with the S-Drive, sprinting, treadmills. You can't go for a jog on those, it's either sprint and stop. But the people that are engaging with those are losing weight consistently and then really getting more muscle tone and things like that. We've also got our preset, beginner, intermediate and advanced metabolic resistance training programs. I've put my little pyramid up here of results, which is high intensity interval training or some interval weight training. Interval weight training is where we do some lifting. We might do 10 squats and then do a minute maximal burst on the assault bike or the Airdyne, 1 minute recovery, do that 3 times through. or do some sumo deadlift high pulls with a barbell, and then superset that with a rower. That's interval weight training. Or we've also got our preset metabolic conditioning program, which is really good personal trainers and our great expert trainers here at Focus. Basically, you really focus on IWTs, interval weight training and metabolic conditioning. We make sure ours is always balanced up with a push-pull. Lots of videos on YouTube are just push dominant, which work pec and anterior shoulder. You really need to make sure you're balancing that up with some bent over rows or some TRX rows or something like that. So in summary, guys, when you need to train with purpose, you've got to do the work. So I wrote ABC up here because on Catalyst, it was probably about 2 months ago, they talked about high intensity interval training. So we're really trying to inspire our members to make sure you train with purpose, and every time you come to the gym, we can help you with that. So at Focus, we can coach you without necessarily having to see a trainer all the time, or without having to do group personal training. We'll inspire you as part of your membership. You don't have to pay any extra. So we'll coach you and inspire you to make sure you're hitting a challenging program that actually changes your body shape. So a great old saying is, you know, if nothing changes, nothing changes. So if you've kind of been doing flatline cardio for the last 15 years, it's time to change. So this video today is about, hey, I saw your video, you can give us a call, saw your video, really want to have a chat about that new way of training, and we can give you I'd really like to give you a complimentary consultation. There's the phone, that's all good, and basically teach you about all this new stuff and how to train. So more details coming soon. We are setting up a 4-week challenge in spring. It's going to kick in on the 1st of September, 4-week challenge to inspire you to change your habits. But even better than that, start now. Don't leave it till, some people leave it till October, November, till that footy season's finished. Start now, guys. Catch up with you soon. Thanks very much. You can't life hack results. Get it done. Do the work.